Good morning. I'm actually getting ready to be on camera. I mean, I know I'm on camera right now, but I'm shooting a Kickstarter video for a children's book that I wrote. I've actually been working on this for the last year with Slanted, and Slanted is an independent publishing company, and they are doing their first 2 books this year, and mine comes out in the fall. So we are launching a Kickstarter, and I am going to put makeup on my face so that when the Kickstarter video shows, I have makeup on. If you've watched my other videos, you know that I don't usually wear too much makeup, so this is kind of gonna be fun. Let's see what happens. I have started where we all start, with a clean beauty blender. In fact, Beauty Blender sent a bunch of stuff, and they included like a bunch of their sponges, which I appreciate because I can't live without them. But they also included this lavender liquid. No, it's called liquid lavender. It's a cleanser for the Beauty Blender, but I'm assuming I can use it to wash my brushes too. And it's been good because I've actually been cleaning my Beauty Blender, which we need to do because they get really dirty. I'm gonna begin with a primer. This is the Tula Skincare Filter Primer. I'm like almost done, as you can see. And I love this primer because it just looks like a filter. Like I put it on and immediately my face just looks brighter, more awake. I often actually just put this on and call it a day, but we're gonna need to do a little bit more. I do like double primer. Is that nuts? I'm not gonna do double primer, but usually I would use this or this as my primer. I'm not gonna use 2 primers, that's nuts. This is my go-to foundation. I actually used to have the liquid version, but this is the stick version. This is Dior Forever. I use the shade 2.5N. I have always used this shade ever since I discovered from a makeup artist years ago that it worked great on me, and just putting it everywhere, and we shall blend. I need to sit up straight. I'm slouching. I love this product because it really doesn't feel like anything on your skin. It does an incredible job of letting your skin shine through, but also really covering everything. It's obviously a great foundation, but sometimes I just use it as concealer. Okay, you're going back. Oh, let's moisturize the lips, shall we? Just a little hint of color before I eat breakfast, and then it all comes off. Let's continue with the base. I'm going to attempt to do my version of contour. This is the Westman Atelier stick. This has been like a mini version, and I have been using it for almost a year and a half, and it still does very well. I'll be honest, I had really high expectations for this, but I think in general I'm not a contour girly, and I don't think I will be repurchasing this for that reason, because I don't know. I feel like I put it on and I'm like, did that even do anything? But it's not cheap, so I use it. Next step, we'll put on some blush. I only have 2 blushes right now. This is Pixie's Liquid Glow in Fresh. Dab, dab, dab. Secret to not making this look crazy is to really press it into your hand where the color is, and then pressing it onto your cheek. However, I do know that since I'm going to be on camera, I should probably add more. But as of now, this is what I'm doing. And if I do touch up on set, I will do that. Well, let's go over the nose. That's what the kids like to do now to look sunburned for some reason. Something else that Beauty Blender sent was this, I guess this is new, like you attach this to your bag or whatever, and it has like two little flat sponges, and I guess the point is to like sort of blot away any excess oil, which will be really good for today to be on camera, instead of like using blotting papers, and then you can reuse this. So that's really cool. I don't know the official name of it because I threw out the packaging, but this thing. Now that I'm looking at like my face in here, I'm like, girl, you do need concealer. So I'm gonna put on concealer and let it sit a little bit. This is the only concealer I have, Rare Beauty. I'm just gonna dot here and here, here. I am almost out. I need to get a new concealer. What concealer should I get? I'm gonna let it sit because apparently if you let concealer sit before you blend it in, it'll do nice things. While that sits, let's do my brows. Usually I'm just putting castor oil on and that's it, but today is special. I have not touched my brows, like tweezed them, shaped them, done anything. I mean, I probably should pluck right about there, but I don't care. Although I have 3 tweezers looking at me right now and they're like, really? Can you just do that? I'm also seeing all of my gray hairs that I'm gonna have to cover up. I'm actually going to get my hair re-highlighted soon and trying like a new technique, actually a new colorist, which is really making me nervous because I've gone to my colorist forever. But now that I have brown hair and I'm trying to cover up my grays without looking like I'm blonde, I figured I should go to someone who specializes in it and is also Asian. So maybe I'll vlog about that and you can come along and we'll see how that goes. And hopefully it'll go well. But I don't know, I feel like so bad going to a new hair person. I've literally gone to my person, Marissa at Midhaven. I love her, but if you're watching this, don't tell her. I mean, she's gonna figure it out, but don't tell her just yet. Because I do love her, and she was great when I was blonde, but now I just feel like we've just been experimenting with what to do with my gray hairs, and it's getting expensive to just keep experimenting. Okay, not make any difference whatsoever. I'm gonna powder my face. This is actually a little bit of overkill, but because this is like not a translucent powder. This is a powder that you could use as a foundation on its own. It's Swede's Golden Medium Professional Performance. I don't know what this is called. Miracle Powder. It's called Miracle Powder. This is Swede's Miracle Powder in Golden Medium. And I'm gonna get a nice big fluffy brush. This is gonna get messy. And what I like to do is tap on a little, swirl it about, and then just kind of put it everywhere. And immediately mattifies everything down. And now that I've done that, let's add some shine. I know I get sent a lot of free stuff, and honestly I end up giving a lot of it away, but like most of these products I just use all the time, over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. The ones I really love, and this is one I really love. This is Warm Glow Baked Bronzing Powder by G Beauty. I mean, this is like foolproof. I feel like much more so than the Westman Atelier. If they had this like in a darker bronze, I feel like I would use it a lot. I never, ever, ever wear eyeshadow, but I'm going to today. This is also G Beauty. This is this nice neutral palette. And God, I feel like I need to figure out a new way to do my eye makeup, because I've like literally been doing the same eye makeup as like I did in my 20s, and I am almost 50 years old, and I need to figure out a new way to do it. But we're just not gonna do that today. We're not gonna figure out a new way. We're gonna do the old way. So I like to take a nice neutral down here, tap it onto the tissue, and then rub it everywhere. And then I should use another brush, but I'm not going to. Then I'm gonna take this middle color, tap it, and then do kind of where my crease is, where my actual, I have a droopy eyelid. I've talked about it before. Perimenopause, you know. I'm gonna put it there. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I should I should put in some eye drops. I'll do it soon, but there's a special prescription eye drop called Upneeq that will make sure my eyes are lifted. And I use that when I'm on camera sometimes. Again, taking the same brush, just gonna wipe it off. And now I'm gonna just, should I add? No, I'm not going to. I was going to add a darker color, but I think I'm gonna be chill and just use an eyeliner brush. And wait, first I'm gonna line my eye, the whole thing. Sometimes I just do the ends during the day, but I like to just do like a very subtle smattering. I feel like when they're nice and chubby like this, it's pretty easy. I should be doing the other eye at the same time, but I want to show you the difference because I'm going to forget. And then I'm going to take this eyeliner brush and tap this color, not the darkest one because it's scaring me. Again, tap and just kind of go over that to give it a little staying power. And sit up straight. So this is one eye and this is the other. It's pretty like natural and subtle, but I don't know, I'm trying here, guys. Let me do the other eye. Same exact thing. I'm doing this much faster. It's so much faster when I don't talk. Okay. There we go. And of course, mascara. Gonna curl the lashes. I've been hearing about some clear mascaras lately, and I mean, I have used clear mascara in the past and it hasn't worked well, but I've been hearing about some new ones. Like I hear there's one from The Ordinary that's supposed to be good, and I'm curious to try it because I don't love having mascara on just because I always put eye drops in because I have dry eyes, and it's always it comes off. And I don't like that. This is Tartelette's tubing mascara. This stuff is great. For those of you who don't know, tubing mascara is great because it's pretty gentle. It comes off really easily, but it stays. And damn, look at this eye. Can you see that? Can you see? No, that's not working. I tried looking in the camera viewfinder to do this, and that's not safe. But man, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but when you put on mascara, it does make a world of a difference. I've done too many things to my eyes, like LASIK, and now I have dry eye, and now I have a droopy eye, and I just would never again do like a lash lift or a lash perm. I did a lash perm once, but I would never do it again just because I feel like my eyes are really important to me and I don't want to risk it. I'm feeling pretty good about this so far. You know what I'll do? Beauty blender scent this boost, this little sample of their setting spray. It says it has peptides. Okay. I usually use this Pixie setting spray and I'm pretty happy, but let's try this one today. Where's it going? This mist is really fine. That smells nice. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry down and put some stuff away. Reminder to wash my brushes later and put a lip on. Should I do my hair? I'll do my hair. Last night I washed it. I tried to give myself a blowout on camera using my T3 air dryer, and it was not very successful. It's my fault because I was not patient. I didn't section it. I didn't do anything right. In fact, it was one of the worst results I've ever had from that air dryer. However, I love this curling iron and it almost always works. Is it even on? So we're gonna do curls today. I'm gonna do like the middle of the heating because I don't wanna burn it to a crisp. I've already put some heat protectant on. And again, I'm not the greatest at sectioning, but I'm going to attempt to do that. So we'll start with these little front pieces. And just, this is my technique. How do I explain this? I clamp in the middle, I pull it through, I don't know, what did I just do? I clamp in the middle, I turn it, oh, I'm gonna turn it the other way so that they're alternating, right? And then I pull all the way down so that it's at the bottom, and then I twirl it again. Did that make sense? And then we got a nice little pretty curl. Do this one. Clamp in the middle, pull down. You kind of like loosen the arm a little bit so that it can pull. And there we go. We got 3 loose, very chill waves. Okay, it's still heating up, so I shouldn't have started, but I did. Should I talk about my book a little bit? I guess I should. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna not stop talking about it when it's actually available to pre-order and also out in the world. So I don't want to make people sick of hearing about this, but basically it is a children's book for ages 4 to 8. It's called Soup Dumplings Don't Eat Cheese. And it is about a soup dumpling that has body image issues and mommy issues, and that's all I'll say about it for now. I should go back now that this is a little bit hotter and try to redo these curls so they stay a little bit longer. I'm realizing now I don't own hairspray. I had owned hairspray, but usually when I'm on set, I have professional hair and makeup, and they provide hairspray. But since I'm doing, as you can see, my own hair and makeup, I do not own hairspray. So, yo. Okay, now that part is a lot curlier than this part. I'm just gonna keep doing this over and over again, aren't I? Ow! Just burned myself again. Do not do what I'm doing. Jeez Louise. Okay, let me take the next section. I'm already feeling impatient and want to just take all the sections down. But yeah, I'm excited about this book. It was my first time writing a children's book. I've never done that before. It's actually my first time being a published author. I have written screenplays, and if you haven't seen my movie, I Will Make You Mine yet, it is available to stream everywhere, including YouTube. But yeah, I've never written something for kids before. It is very loosely based on a body image blog that I used to have that I co-founded with Lisa Lee called Thick Dumpling Skin. And so when it came time to make a children's book and write about this subject that I care so much about, which is body image and eating disorders, because I myself struggled with it. I knew that I wanted the heroine to be a freaking dumpling. So yeah, and it's a soup dumpling. And what's ironic is I cannot eat dumplings, let alone soup dumplings, but once upon a time, I really loved those soup dumplings. In fact, I went to Din Tai Fung in Taiwan, the motherland, and I had soup dumplings there. And I'll link that video below. That was back when I used to do a lot of food videos. Some of you may know me from those days when I did like videos for BuzzFeed and Tastemade. That one I did for ISA TV. And yeah, you know what? My hair, all the little grays that are peeking out, they don't really, like I thought they would bother me more as they started to grow in, but they really haven't. And I love that. I love that, like, as I get closer and closer to 50, I just don't care as much as I used to about this kind of stuff. Like, listen, the eye is going to droop. The hair is going to gray. This is happening. But in the meantime, I think I'm still like, I'm still a happy, healthy person. I mean, I got a children's book coming out. I never thought that that would happen. So sometimes you have to give yourself a little bit of a pep talk, but how's that looking? I think that looks pretty good. Do the other side and shut up. I'm remembering to alternate on this side, but I can't remember if I had remembered to do that on the other one, but I think it looks good, so it's fine. I'm not worried about it. I don't know why I feel like I'm in a rush. I'm like doing this before I eat breakfast, and I want to make sure I have a nice leisurely breakfast before I go to set. Now it's at the point, because I didn't section it off, where I just find these stragglers and I'm like, oh, I forgot about you. And that's how I do it. I pick it out and, oh, there's my alarm going off saying, Lynn, eat breakfast. Be done by now and eat breakfast. Hold on. Okay, that means I have an hour to leisurely eat my breakfast. And I am grateful to myself for having done most of my hair and makeup. I mean, what do I have left to do? I have to put on lips. I should probably like do a little blush touch up. Yeah, this is where I would put product in. Oh, I should probably bring, there's like a hair mascara I have to find that. But for now I should put in, okay, no. First I have to handle my bangs. What are we gonna do about my bangs, since I don't know what to do with them? I think I have to get another heating tool, even though I don't like doing that. So what I like to do once I've curled my hair is get it out of the way so the curls stay intact. Do I dare try to do this? I'm scared. I'm gonna turn this off. Turn off. Ooh, no, how do I turn this off? That's not good. I'm just gonna leave it here and hope it turns off. I forgot how to turn it off. And I'm gonna use this. This is Cheese, very basic straightening iron. And this is what I usually use. This is so basic, it doesn't even have like levels. It just heats up and that's it. You just hope for the best. Okay, now someone's texting me. I don't know what they're texting me, but I'm not gonna get up and read that text. Okay, so this, I have learned that to get the best looking bangs, I should section it. And since I'll be on camera, I'll do this. Stop texting me. So that one is there. And so what I like to do is just sort of pull it up and down. Oh God, that's too curly. That's too curly already. I that's too curly. That's too curly. I just want to give it like a little bit of bend so they're not like stick straight. So I do that. Actually, I take the sides and I pull them this way. So they bend out a little bit, and it did not do what I wanted it to do for some reason. Okay, it is not doing what I want it to do. Maybe this side will. Okay, that side did, where it curls out. How come this side didn't? I don't know. All right, and then I take this section and do this whole part up and down. And now, does that work? I've got like kind of curtainy bangs that stay out of my face. They look horrible right now, but I will fix this. I will fix this with some product. In fact, I'm going to take down all of my hair and use some of this Roz milk serum, 2 pumps, and just kind of put it throughout because I feel like we just want to defrizz, and I will worry about flyaways on set with that hair mascara that I'm going to find after I cover my grays. Crap. Okay, let's cover my grays. This is Gray Away. It's literally like a marker that you use to cover your grays. And I've got a bunch in the front here. And then you use the other side to blend them in. And as I said, I really actually do not mind my grays. But I'm not gonna try to cover all of them, but the big clumps I will try to. I don't love using these products because then I have to wash my hair or sleep in a silk bonnet, which I do anyway because it looks nice, but I don't know, I just don't like having shit in my hair, which is why I'm going to go get it re-highlighted soon. On this side. It's the sideburns. Got some on my skin. It's the sideburns. Oh my God, I am hungry. I want to eat breakfast. I want to stop talking and eat my leisurely breakfast. We're almost done. The tops here. I have this big patch that's like under here, and I don't know, I don't think it's gonna show up on camera, but just in case, I use some L'Oreal Magic Root Cover and just do that, and it'll make it so that if it peeks out, okay. All right, let that dry, put my hair back up, eat my breakfast, get changed, and head to set, and that is that. I'm gonna put my bangs back too and just deal with what it looks like when I'm on set. But as of now, this is the makeup look. I will obviously put on some lip product, lipstick, and in fact, sometimes I just use a stain. Did this turn off? No, it's still on. I'm just gonna have to unplug it. I'm just gonna have to use I'm gonna use a lipstick, I think, on set, because lip stains, you can't control it. This you can control, and I love this color. This is called Queen Musa, ADA. It's a cream lipstick. It's really pretty, and you know what? I should put it on for you, just so you can see, and then I'll wipe it off so I can eat. It's so nice and neutral. And I know lip lining is really big, but I just like a good old-fashioned lipstick with no liner, you know? Although now that I just put it on, this part is going up over. And I got stuff up my nose. God, I'm a mess here. Anyway, that's the color. I'm gonna wipe it off. I'm gonna eat. Thank you for spending my morning with me. I will link the Kickstarter video when it goes live. I won't even post this video until the Kickstarter's live. So the link is below. Please pre-order my book. And thank you for spending the morning with me getting ready. Bye.